What up, Alpha Team? It's DJ AlphaTyler back again with another reaction, and y'all know it's day 5 of NF Takeover week. If y'all missed a single day or any of them old NF reactions that we got, y'all gotta go check those out. Right here for day 5 of NF Takeover week, we are continuing this journey. We just did When I Grow Up, and now we are checking out Leave Me Alone. I'm super excited, man. I really enjoyed When I Grow Up, and if this one's building off of that track, y'all know I'm excited to see where we're going with this. I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking. We're gonna jump into this, but before we do, I got one thing I got to ask. Y'all enjoy the content on this channel? Haven't done so already? Join the Alpha Team by hitting that subscribe button down below. Ding that notification bell so y'all can always know when I drop some new content, whether it's my original content, reactions, whatever the case. Dig around the channel a little bit. Figure out something that you like. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and stop talking for real. We're going to check this one out. Let's get it. Oh, man, we pushing this buggy again. Okay.
Hey! Panic stricken. Handle business, not a joke. Yeah, manners missing. Travel different, no control, yeah. Time to listen, time to zip it, keep it close. My description, highly gifted, take some notes, yeah. Lack of interest, why'd you visit? Hit the road, yeah. I'm kinda twisted, so keep your distance, be a ghost. Yeah, see, I'm inventive, but quite the menace. You ain't know? Well, then I'm offended. Let's jog your memories, here we go, yeah. I went from nobody to kinda famous. Hide my plaques inside a closet, I just can't explain it. My wife, she tells me that she's proud and thinks that I should hang them, but I just leave them on the ground right next to my self-hatred. Yeah, mental health with
Yo, hang on. Okay, so we pushing the cart around with all the burdens in it. We know about that, right? We seeing everybody else. A couple of them's got some balloons, some weights that they're carrying, and all that. But you know what really stands out to me and what he's saying right there? He getting around. He's talking about his issues. Yeah, he's talking about kind of made it, kind of famous. But he's talking about them plaques. You don't want to hang him up, and we're talking about, going back to Mansion, going back to thinking about his mind, where he's looking at, and we know the NF uses the house as a metaphor a lot for when he's talking about, his mindset, his life, that those issues, those repressed memories, all that stuff. And he's talking about hiding the plaques inside the closet, right? We're talking about that success. We're talking about that fame. We're talking about the symbol of what he's done. But he's saying, I hide them in the closet, or I leave them on the ground next to my self-hatred and everything. So he's really talking about, them being a symbol. He's talking about them being right beside that. And he's saying, like, I don't want that on display. I don't want that, I'm still nervous about that. I can't explain where it came from. I still don't know like what that's about, where that is, all that. So he's still talking about, what that music stands for, and those plaques being the representation of that, I think.
I my plaques inside a closet, I just can't explain it. My wife, she tells me that she's proud and thinks that I should hang them, but I just leave them on the ground right next to my self-hatred. Yeah, mental health, where's my mental health? Diagnosed with OCD, what does that mean? We'll gather around. That means I obsessively obsess on things I think about. That means I might take a normal thought and think it's so profound. Ruminating, fill balloons are full of doubts, do the same things. If I don't, I'm overwhelmed, thoughts are pacing. They go round and round and round, it's so draining. Let's move on to something else. Fine, running the game if they don't even know it. Like I'm undercover and knowing to blow it. They come to know it.
Man, that flow shift though, man. That flow shift. This guy coming out, he talking about the balloons there for a second. But man, when he changed that up, that just came out of nowhere on me.
Thoughts are pacing, they go round and round and round. It's so draining. Let's move on to something else. Fine, running the game if they don't even know it. Like I'm undercover and knowing to blow it. They come out to know it, they don't even notice. The flow is so cold you would think it was slowing. I'm under the weather, but wind isn't blowing. I got an umbrella for difficult moments. You gotta admit it, I'm very devoted. I'm out in the rain, but it don't always open, so I hold up my balloons and cover up my face. I can feel them weighing on me every day. I should let them go and watch them float away, but I'm scared if I do, then I'll be more afraid. Tell them how I feel, but they don't wanna change. Tell them how I feel, but they remain the same. Loosen up my grip, they say that's not okay. Quiet, hey, leave me alone.
Okay, so we're talking about a couple of things there. We're talking about, them balloons. We're talking about loosening that grip. I should let go of these burdens. I should let go of this doubt. I should let go of these weights. Let it go. But I can't. Like, I'm not about that. Then he's also kind of talking. You notice in the video too, we got all these people, and they've all got the same smile drawn on like he has. But they're getting this wiped off. They're getting it cleaned off. They're getting cleansed, right? They're getting that removed from them. They're getting that face that they put on, that mask, wiped off and removed. But then they're coming at him, and he's staying out of that line. He's staying away from these people, right? And he's talking about leave me alone. He's talking about people wanting to come up and talk to him, but he don't want no part of that, right? He wants to carry that stuff. He wants to carry that on with him, and he can't bring himself to let those things go. Okay.
Hey, yeah, quiet, yeah, leave me alone. Yeah, quiet, yeah, leave me alone. I hate when they debate if we're underrated. We're so overlooked that they're looking over our numbers, Nathan. We don't do enough interviews or go out in public lately. We don't post enough on our socials to keep the buzz from fading. Let it fade, yeah, let it fade. Once it's decimated, then you drop a song out of nowhere and all the fans embrace it. Then the buzz will surface again as part of my operation. I don't need advice from my doubts right now, end of conversation. Shut your mouth, yeah.
Okay. So we talking again. You know, we kind of getting into that no name piece again. You know, talking about, hey, I don't need that advice. Kind of linking those two together. He's saying, I don't need advice for my doubts right here. I've got this operation, right? I'm gonna make this buzz. It's gonna die down, and then we come back out of nowhere, brother. I don't know about that. I think you've made the buzz, and I think it's staying.
My operation. I don't need advice from my doubts right now. End of conversation. Shut your mouth, yeah, shut your mouth. Better tone it down, close it now. If you make a sound, I'ma change it down. Funny how they be acting loud, coming unannounced, floating round. Man, the kid is wild, pretty wild, true. I'm kinda funny, but don't really show it. I keep it together, but have a disorder. I go to my room and I sit in my corner and talk to myself in a language that's foreign. I think of a rhyme and I have to record it, but no, if I don't, I wake up in the morning and question my life again, always avoiding. I hate to be different, but hate to be normal, so I hold up my balloons and cover up my face. I can feel them weighing on me every day. I should let them go and watch them float away, but I'm scared if I do, then I'll be more afraid. Tell them how I feel, but they don't wanna change. Tell them how I feel, but they remain the same. Loosen up my grip, they say that's not okay. Quiet, hey, leave me alone. Hey, yeah, quiet, yeah, leave me alone.
Okay, so hang on now, because these people, they're going in, okay, they're wearing the regular clothes and everything, their street clothes, the black clothes, going in, they're coming out, you know, dressed in this kind of brainwashed, they're kind of walking around like zombies, right? And we know they're dropping off their old clothes once they get out of changing. We know that they're heading over, they're getting this face wiped off and everything. It looks like we're in a you know, ran down amusement park, so I don't know if that plays into it at all. I'm liking the visual story. This is the second video in 2 days we've hit up where just the visual presentation right here has so much into it to go along with what he's saying in the song. Man, come on.
Leave me alone. Hey, yeah, quiet, yeah, leave me alone. Yeah, quiet, yeah, leave me alone. Remember back in No Name, I said fame called. Told you I hung up, it kinda felt wrong. Finally called him back, we didn't talk long. He asked me how I'd been, I sent him this song. Yeah, think he took offense, he kinda seemed off. I texted him that night to ask what he thought. It took a couple days to get a response, but once I finally did, he said the song sucks. Feel the symptoms, couldn't miss him, wrestle with them, then I pin and flip him. Brought some backup, know what you should get some. Who you dissing? Mood is switching, don't come in the kitchen, you should listen. Cooking record for my hands are blistering. So persistent, don't forget this, hold attention. Soul is bending, no pretending, open-ended, low percentage, so demented. Whole consensus, flow tremendous, no apprentice, no incentive, show intensive, so possessive, tone aggressive. Watch your step when I hold up my balloons and cover up my face. I can feel them weighing on me every day. I should let them go and watch them float away. But I'm scared if I do, then I'll be more afraid. Leave me alone, leave me alone, yeah, leave me alone, leave me alone, yeah, leave me alone, leave me alone, yeah, leave me alone, leave me alone, hey, leave me alone, hey, yeah, quiet, yeah, leave me alone, yeah, quiet, yeah, leave me alone, hey, yeah, quiet, yeah, leave me alone.
Okay. So did he hand them off? Because he was getting ready to hand off some of his burden, some of his doubt to somebody else right there. You notice he jumped up to the front of the line right there too. Everybody else, you know, they're getting ready to go there. I don't know what that curtain was. So he skipped the one where you shed that face. He skipped the one, you know, where you kind of conform. And then now he jumped to the front of the line to hand off a couple. But notice he didn't hand off the whole thing. He's afraid to let some of them go. Or he's afraid to let them all go. But maybe it's a sign that he's letting some of them go. Yo, y'all got to get down in the comments and talk to me about this one. There's a lot of depth. I'm sure I missed a ton. I probably misinterpreted something. But, yo, man, this track right here with the video, dude's like, I want to know, like, does NF direct his music videos? Like, does he come up with the concept? Because if so, dude's mind is just so fantastic. I mean, he paints a perfect picture with his words anyway, but especially when you see these music videos for a track like this one, a track like When I Grow Up, like, those videos right there, I mean, they just complement each other, or they complement the song so freaking well. Like, y'all got to talk to me about this. Is he coming up with the whole concept for all this? Like, what's going on with this? Get down in the comments. Let me know. This is the end of NF Takeover Week, but make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Share this around. Get this up. Let's come back to NF before too long, man. I have missed this journey. I've been enjoying it, and honestly, if we wait too much longer, I'm probably going to start just checking out the rest of the way on my own. But, yo, I really dug this one. Y'all let me know what you guys think. Like the video if you enjoy the reaction. Sub to the channel if you haven't already. I'm DJ AlphaTyler. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a minute. Hope you're staying safe, taking care of yourselves, and I'll catch you guys next time.